So the service four-wheel drive thing came on, and I knew it was probably one of a handful of things. One of the things I noticed is that the light was on the four-wheel drive, and it wouldn't switch to anything else. It was just kind of stuck, and it pulled a code that it basically was like saying that it had a bad ground. So my first check was coming into the engine bay and checking this 30 amp breaker right here down at the bottom to make sure that that one was good. My second check was actually underneath. There's I think it was like 3 or 4 different grounds that are grounded onto the frame itself. Make sure that those grounds have good contact and kind of clean them up. And then the next thing was going to be the actual switch itself, which is actually one of the most common failures on these is the switch. Here's the old one here. And as soon as I got the switch put back in, the light went completely off. This job ended up taking me just a couple minutes. You just pull this back here and this cover will come completely off. You do have to hold the brake and put this down into like first gear in order to get this out of your way. And then as we look here, I don't have it open anymore, but there's a tab here, there's a tab right here, and then there's a tab right here. I started with the left tab first, where I just kind of pried it out a little bit and pulled on it. Kind of pulled that tab up and then pulled this tab out, and this thing slid right out. And then you've got these 2 buttons to pull out here and disconnect your connectors, put your new one back in, just put it back in, put this thing, push it back in place, make sure that the pins are lined up, and then you're good to go. Now, if this doesn't fix your problem, you're starting to dive into a little bit deeper of an issue where it could be something with the actual transfer case itself, transfer case switching motor. Sometimes even the transfer case gets a crack in it. I've seen that before. I've had 3 of the Tahoes and Suburbans, and one of them had that problem. But I'm super thankful today that this ended up fixing the problem.